Okay guys, I'm back with my second video here. I'm going to put the timer on so I won't go over again. But I'm going to go ahead and start off with my second part where this was pretty much what I got within the last week and a half or so. I'm going to go ahead and show you what I picked up. I had pretty good monetarily week. I worked overtime a few hours and stuff like that, so rent and everything else didn't kill me, along with getting a few Blu-rays and DVDs. But go ahead and show you my first DVD I picked up. I've been wanting to see this for a while, never saw it, but it is Don Coscarelli's Bubba Ho-Tep. Don Coscarelli, for any horror fans and film fans, was the brilliant mind behind the Phantasm movies, and probably some of my favorite, the Phantasm movies are probably some of my favorite horror movies of all time. But this is the limited edition Elvis case. It has the sleeve over top of the DVD case. It's the Elvis jacket. Supposedly this was going to come out on Blu-ray and got canceled or something like that. I waited around and I just don't know when it's ever going to come out on Blu-ray, but it's nice to have this really nice edition, and this was only $5, so I could not pass it up. I'm going to go ahead and open it up and show you a little bit of it, just to show you how nice this is. But even on the sides here it says Bubba Ho-Tep and Bubba Ho-Tep. Yep. And the Elvis case, which slides out like this to reveal, which probably most people have. If you have this, you probably have this version, or if you don't, it's well worth picking up. Nice slip case too. You don't really get a lot of DVDs with slip cases anymore. But then we have the DVD as well. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the film in case you haven't heard of it. I've heard of it. I really don't know a whole lot more about it than the fact that it had Bruce Campbell and Don Coscarelli working together, and Bruce Campbell was playing a Elvis impersonator pretty much, and that was just hook enough for me right there. It's a little bit of a comedic horror movie, really, which Bruce Campbell was perfect for. But I'll tell you the description of the film. Mud Creek, Texas is about to get all shook up when mysterious deaths plague the Shady Rest retirement home. It's up to an aging, cantankerous Elvis and a decrepit and black JFK to defeat a 3,000-year-old Egyptian mummy with a penchant for stealing human souls. Can the king show the world who he can still take care of business? That just sounds freaking awesome to me. I don't know about you, but that just sounds glorious, honestly. It's got a lot of special features on this. I believe it's just one disc, and hail to the king, baby. Got a nice little booklet in here as well. I forgot about this. It's all got liner notes by Coscarelli. I won't really go too deep into detail because I'm already going to be running really close with this, because these are more special editions I got to show you here. But just really nice, really well done. You don't really get this from too many DVDs these days. Most of them just throw everything in a shitty little eco case and send you about your way. But go ahead and show you audio commentary by director Don Coscarelli and Bruce Campbell. Audio commentary by the King, which Bruce Campbell does in the King character pretty much through the whole movie, which is just freaking awesome. Awesome to think about. I haven't watched this yet, but I'm going to put it in this weekend at some point. I've actually been meaning to wake up and watch movies, but slept in till like 12:30 and really needed to clean the house, which just really got really well done, thankfully. Deleted scenes with optional commentary by Coscarelli and Crank Campbell. Joe R. Lansdale reads from Bubba Ho-Tep. Joe R. Lansdale is, I believe, a comic creator, if I'm not mistaken. He's worked on several things, which anybody could help me out here. Just the name really rings familiar to me from someone in my obsession with comics throughout like the past 30 years. The Making of Bubba Ho-Tep featurette. To Make a Mummy makeup and effects featurette. Fit for a King Elvis costuming featurette. Rock Like an Egyptian featurette about the music of Bubba Ho-Tep. Thank goodness it's not Rock Like an Egyptian, but anyways. Music video, photo gallery, original theatrical trailer and TV spot. A little bit of the formats here. It's screen format 16:9 widescreen 1.85:1, which once again, will look fill up had widescreen TVs for the most part, which is, I think, that's pretty much the theatrical standard for most movies. I think a lot of movies really kind of push to that 2.4 to 1, and I believe now, but that's been the theatrical standard for the last like 35 years, 40 years is 1.85 to 1. English 5.1 surround sound, and English, French, and Spanish language subtitles. It's well worth checking out. If you have a Books A Million around your area, this is like $5 in their bargain bin, which is really very well worth it. I'm going to try to get this a little bit organized here while I'm trying to get this straightened up, and we're going to move right along to the Blu-rays here in just a second. Okay, first Blu-ray I picked up, movie I have not seen yet, been meaning to check it out. I've seen the original Swedish versions of this, and I am talking about David Fincher's American version of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo on Blu-ray and DVD. Some people do not like this little thing back here. I actually like to keep it. It kind of shows you what's going on in the movie, and I don't know why they don't just print it on it, honestly. Actually, I kind of like this, honestly, but I don't really peel them off for the most part. Anybody that does not know about this movie, it's basically a murder investigation that's been reopened after like 20 years or so, and I really don't want to give away too much, but there's a subplot. There's a hacker girl that's basically I really hate to say the word goth, but she is kind of goth. I mean, that's about the best word I could put for it. Kind of a goth, kind of punkish look going for her here. So Rooney Mara is playing the part that was played by yeah, I forgot the name, but she's pretty much going to be the girl that played this Swedish version was actually going to be in Prometheus this year, which is probably my top movie that I really want to see this year is Prometheus. But anyways, we won't keep rambling on about that. This is a really nice package though. It's pretty it's not flimsy, but not too like heavy or anything like that, but it's really nice packaging. Comes out ultraviolet copy. Not going to use that. Don't want to have a movie that's going to sit in a cloud for a year and a half, and then they're going to tell you, oh, you need to purchase this again. Screw that. But anyways, nice photos of Daniel Craig as Blomquist, I believe is the name, and Rooney Mara is Lisbeth. I want to say Elizabeth. I knew it was Lisbeth instead. This is pretty awesome. The Blu-ray, here's the Blu-ray for the movie. Pretty much, I think they packed up the movie. There's a little bit of features on this, but I think they packed up the movie to try to make the best quality picture and sound they possibly could. So I believe this is pretty high up there on the picture and video and audio quality. Then they put the special features on the second disc, which is right here. We're gonna pull this out because this is the this is the DVD extra copy right here, and this is kind of genius right here in my personal opinion. They made the DVD copy look like a DVD-R, which I believe like they use a lot of DVD-Rs throughout the movie, so it's pretty genius they did that. And it's like the title is written and the look like it's written with a Sharpie. So this is pretty awesome to me personally. I think that's great they did that way. And the movie I've heard is just really good. I'm not really a big fan of remakes, but David Fincher, from what I understand, really did a really good job of trying to make this more like the book, which just helps kind of separate it from the Swedish version a lot. And I really enjoyed the Swedish version and look forward to checking this out. I'm going to try to put it in tonight. Might try to call up some people and see if they want to come over and watch it with me, but probably not going to happen. But you know what, anyways, I'm going to watch it anyways. But anyways, we're going to go down to the last thing here, which I might actually have to cut this into another part because this is massive right here. And the fact that I found this for $20 is just beyond awesome. We saw Elsa's the other night, and when I was out, I decided to go around town and look around, and I've been looking for this anyways. I figured it was going to be a little bit more than I could afford to pay for at the time, but I went ahead and just looked for it and found it for $20 at FYE. and I'm talking about Battle Royale, the complete collection on Blu-ray. Well, the two movies are separated into 3 Blu-rays. The first movie has 2 different cuts on 2 different Blu-rays, and the second movie is on the 3rd Blu-ray. Then the special features are on a DVD, which is a 4th disc. But this is really, really, really nice in my personal opinion. Got Battle Royale on the side there, and Battle Royale on the other side there. Anchor Bay released this. From what I understand, the picture quality is pretty nice. It's going to look about as well as it's going to look ever on home video from here. It's been out for about 12 years now. Another one of these movies I've never saw, but I actually always wanted to see it. They pretty much released this because The Hunger Games is coming out, and The Hunger Games is very, very strongly based off of this. The concepts are very, very similar. This just happens to take place in a boarding school, I believe, is the whole point of this. And but here we have the back end. It just shows you here what's on each one. Disc 1 Battle Royale, Disc 2 Battle Royale theatrical cut. The director's cut's the first disc. Theatrical cut's the second disc. Once again, I'll probably have to watch both of these and see what the differences are. Can't imagine. Well, I can't imagine there might be a bit of a difference, but not too terribly much, honestly. But Disc 3 is Battle Royale 2 Requiem, which is pretty much the first movie over again. They just basically redid the first movie again with all new characters, from what I understand. And the 3rd disc is the bonus DVD with all the special features. Won't really get in too heavily into the special features or anything like that, since I'm running short on time. But what I really, really want to do is just show you what this looks like, because I've already just oogled at this several times. It's shaped like a book. Even the side panelings here look like pages from a book. It's just really, really well done. The VR Battle Royale logo on the back there, and Battle Royale just embossed in red metallic letters there. Really don't know if you can tell this from my shitty webcam, honestly, but that's what it is. I'm gonna open it up and just show you what it is. Battle Royale complete collection. Then you have Battle Royale Disc 1, Battle Royale the Director's Cut. Once again, some more just little things, just showing you all the little areas there and everything. Battle Royale Theatrical Cut on Disc 2. It's really nice. Some more random photographs throughout the movies, I believe. Then Disc 3 is Battle Royale 2 Requiem. Once again, I've never seen either one of these movies, but from what I understand, I mean, the second movie is just basically a rehash of the first one, so probably going to check it out still. There's some more photos, I believe, from Battle Royale 2. And this, the special features page. This is quite disturbing, but I just really enjoy that picture quite a bit there. And the disc is in there. And then you have all the students with their faces marked out. Some people will not like the way these are stored. I can understand some people's point of views about these kind of storage for these discs. Honestly, it's not the most protective in the face of the earth, but honestly, Blu-ray scratch protections are well enough that it keeps it from really getting messed up. I haven't had any problems with my Avatar disc or anything like that from the this kind of case. So I'm not really that worried about it, honestly. But this has been my part 2 of my updates here. But that's pretty much it, and I'm hoping to get back into really updating a little bit more and seeing more. I might actually do a little bit more of an in-depth update just on this alone after I watch the movies, and just give you a little bit more about what I thought about them and everything like that. But I actually do a little bit of music too. I bet talking about I went to a concert and saw the band Alcest, and I'm pretty much a big heavy metal person anyway, so I'll try to do some album reviews and stuff. I haven't been buying as many, but anyways, I think I'm going to cut this off now before I go too far, and